Rogue travel agents who prey on devout Muslims going on pilgrimage are facing a crackdown. It follows a number of cases under investigation in Birmingham.
One woman lost £14,000 when she booked with a fraudulent company. Trading Standards officers say the best advice is to book only with a travel agent with the ABTA logo. Otherwise, your money could be at risk. Mecca in Saudi Arabia is the most important destination for the UK's 2.7 million Muslims.
Our special correspondent Peter Wilson has been looking at how to take the risk out of the journey.
The annual Hajj pilgrimage is the largest gathering of people in the world. Thousands of Muslims from Britain join the procession to Mecca, often spending their life savings. The Muslim population in Birmingham is 250,000 strong. On average, people will spend between £3,000 and £5,000 to go on pilgrimage. But increasingly, they're finding that they're being targeted by fraudsters and that the most important religious experience of their lives is often ruined. This man from Smallheath in Birmingham claims that he was a victim of Hajj fraud last year, spending £10,000 on what he thought was a 4-star trip for his family, only to discover that he was expected to stay in what he describes as a slum.
What they promised was totally opposite to what actually we got there. The hotel, you mean, they said it's going to be a quite good hotel, luxurious hotel, but it was a really slum hotel. We were told that the hotel was going to be going to demolished, the same year, but they kept it, and the owner of the hotel was making money on it, to be honest.
Trading Standards officers today were putting up posters warning about rogue travel agents and fraudsters. They point out that some adverts for the Hajj trips have no address and are not officially licensed.
There's no details of the trader being bonded with any atoll company to say that if you're going to hand me over £4,000 or £5,000 for a Hajj package, your money is secured with this atoll bonded company.
You should always check that the travel agents are licensed, atoll protected and registered with the Saudi authorities. Legitimate agents say that rogue traders will try and undercut them by up to 50%.
They try and undercut us with our packages, and then that way when people do book with them, think, oh, they've got a good deal. But when they get over there, then they realise that that they've been scammed in a way, because their package is not true to what they've been advertising.
Travelling to Mecca is a religious experience, but Trading Standards here in Birmingham say that people also deserve to get what they pay for. Peter Wilson, for BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
Well, I'm joined now by Sir Julian Nasir, Head of Trading Standards at Birmingham City Council. Good evening. Now, these rogue traders are very convincing, aren't they, these agents, travel agents? So how do you spot a good one from a bad one?
Well, I think the key is in asking the right questions. The first thing you need to know is who you're actually booking your package tour with. The Ministry of Hajj in Saudi Arabia only approve a certain number of travel agents every year. So the first thing you need to do is check on their website that the company that you think you're dealing with are one of those approved travel agents. If they're not, you want to know what their name is and are they an agent for somebody else. And the key as well is to make sure that they're atoll bonded. And this doesn't just mean having the symbol on a leaflet, but ask them for the number so you can check on the atoll website that they are genuinely an atoll member.
Do you have any idea of the scale of this problem?
We don't, and we think that's because in the past people have been very reluctant to come forward to us because maybe they booked through a member of the community and they don't want to upset people, or perhaps they're thinking that it's going to actually affect their religious experience and they don't want that. They want that to be a deeply religious and spiritual time that they've had, and they don't want to ruin it. But what they need to understand is that these rogue travel agents are not their friends, and that they've provided a service, and if they haven't provided the service for which you've paid, then you should be getting in touch with Trading Standards to make sure that that this doesn't happen to somebody else.
So just briefly, if someone feels as though they have been defrauded, get in touch with you.
Well, get in touch with us, and whilst you're out there, take lots of pictures of your experience, videos, and also keep all your paperwork. And before that, make sure you get the paperwork you're meant to have.
Okay. So Julian Nasir, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tenants